friends and fellow crafters, it's LeeAnn and I am here today with my project for Imagine Crafts. So I'm starting off with a piece of crumb coat glossy cardstock. It is cut 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I've used some repositionable tape to stick it to my craft mat. I have a magnetic board underneath my mat so I can use the magnets to hold my stencil. So I am using a stencil set from Pink Fresh called Seamless Floral Panel, and this is a 5-layer stencil. I'm using StazOn Inks today for my blending. First, that was Plum, and then I'm going to come in with my second stencil. There are corners, or there's corner markings for the panel so that I can make sure that the layers are exact. So now I'm bringing in Cherry Blossom, and I am using our jumbo daubers to dab my ink on, and you want to go in a dabbing motion as opposed to a blending motion like we're used to for ink blending, because the stencil, there are pieces that are so fragile, I don't want to mess them up. So that was the Cherry Blossom StazOn, and this is the solvent ink, which dries quick. And now I'm bringing in layer 3. This again is a 5-layer stencil. Layer 3 is the Bordeaux, if I can find it here. There it is, Bordeaux. And I just love these colors, and these are our in colors this year. So here we go with the Bordeaux. And these stencils, I mean, it's painless. It's painfully easy to put these layers together because, again, the stencils do have the markings for each corner. And up at the very top on the left, it'll say stencil 1, stencil 2, on down to stencil 5. Or up to stencil 5. Either way. So that was the Bordeaux. And then I'm going to bring in, I'm going to start with the leaves, and I'm bringing in the StazOn Caribbean Green. I love this color. It is my favorite. It's my favorite green of the StazOns that are out there right now. And again, just inking it up to make sure I get everywhere. And these daubers will only be used for my StazOn inks, so I'm not going to worry about cleaning them. And then I'm going to bring in the 5th layer. Put that right down. And I just noticed my nails match that Caribbean green. That's pretty cool. Alright, and now I'm going to be using the StazOn Pigment ink in Shamrock Green, only because this is the only other green that I have in StazOn, and I wanted to stick with the StazOn brand. And there's not a lot, although it looks like I'm putting a lot on, there's not a whole lot because these are just the accents for the leaves that I am using this green for. And then what I'll do is, after I'm all finished, I will take my stencils to the sink with some StazOn ink cleaner and StazOn all-purpose cleaner spray. Just spray them off, a little bit of water, and this ink just washes right away with no problem. And the StazOn all-purpose cleaner is safe for your red rubber stamps, your stencils, your clear stamps. I wouldn't leave it sitting, but if you're going to clean it and then wash it right off, you're going to be good. And there we go. We finished up with that. And I love the way this looks. I was going to peel it up, and then I decided against it. And I'm going to bring in this black circle and this die The die is from Scrappy Tales Crafts, and it is part of the new March release, and it is Happy Mother's Day. And I'm going to put some foam tape on that and pop it up right there on my card base. And there we go. My project is complete. Everything will be linked